Hello YouTube, j'espère que tu vas bien. On se retrouve aujourd'hui pour une nouvelle quête. Quête histoire, a priori celle sur Tartaglia. Donc on va en apprendre un petit peu plus sur cette énergumène.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why is that?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters.
Prudence et mère de sûreté.
The only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow.
Est-ce qu'on peut faire un truc?
I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
J'en bâtisse comme vous sans problème. Ce qui est pas faux. Mais on n'est pas arrogant.
Is that so? Well, if you're... I did see some ruin guard footprints on the hillside. But since then I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting. We'll take the case.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
Alors... Quel rapport entre ces gardiens des ruines et Tartaglia slash child? Vous l'appelez comment? Ah oui, il y a de la bonne patoune là, qui est passée. La vache. C'est une empreinte qui fait une naïda de hauteur. Bon, a priori il est passé par là. L'avantage c'est qu'il est trop difficile à suivre. Il a emprunté les petits escaliers, tac. Là. Non, attends. Est-ce qu'il y a ça? Moi, je sais pas. Peut-être pas dans les meilleures conditions. Hein. Deuxième. Hop, ça c'est vraiment juste en passant, ça c'est un petit plaisir. Bon, à part que Barbara et Cookies sont toujours un petit peu bas en niveau. Et du coup, des fois c'est un peu tendu. Enfin, c'est qu'elle risque de se faire one shot. C'est lui qui a laissé les empreintes? Ses pieds ils sont pas aussi grands aussi. Ses pieds ils font une naïda? Un peu moins, hein. Pas sûr que ce soit lui notre bonhomme comme on dit. Moi j'ai peut-être j'ai peut-être pas respecté le... Ce qu'on peut faire, hop, c'est juste faire ça. Hop. Bon bah si, c'était lui a priori. Je me souviens des premiers affrontements avec les gardiens des ruines, quoi. La panique et bah, le danger que ça représentait, quoi. Est-ce qu'on peut en profiter pour aller choper ce qui est là-bas? Notamment le petit hop, Géoculus. Je suis censé aller où, moi? Bon, au passage, hein, bien sûr.
Let the show be.
On récupère ce qu'il y a à récupérer. Ce serait dommage de gâcher. Il y en a un autre. Avec un petit bonhomme. Timmy? C'est toi Timmy avec tes pigeons?
Hey you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one?
Un peu dangereux mon bonhomme.
Mr. Cyclopses are crazy strong. No bad guys can escape from these guys, that's for sure. Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that? Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk before.
Ouais, Paimon, c'est un jouet, ouais.
Hey, just because you get to play with Paimon all the time does not mean that Paimon's a toy.
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child?
We just, found him.
Uh-uh. You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
Quel rapport avec
I'm just trying to
Tartaglia?
help.
On va s'en occuper.
I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
Les où?
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again!
Comment est-ce que tu
My
t'appelles?
name's Tuser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own. And I don't know where to find him. You came all the
On
way
disait qu'il avait un petit air
Snezhnaya? Oh, I think this is the part where I give you
de
this.
Tartaglia. Je pense
Here
que
you
c'est
go.
son frère du coup.
What is it? Looks heavy. What the? My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tuser. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much Mora from selling toys.
Non, mais on les rendra.
Thanks, nice guy. All right.
Bien sûr qu'on les
We
rendra.
gotta make a pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. Wow, That one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture. Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother?
La Banque du Nord directement.
Alright, off we go.
C'est pas bête.
Alright, finally, now I get to see my brother.
C'est pas bête. Il a intelligence voyageur. Alors, moi j'avais juste vu un coffre par là, je crois. Si vous permettez, hein. Voilà.
Hey. I'll protect us. Stand with me. By royal decree. Everyone hold his. Lightning terrified. The bond is strong.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Hop.
All right, this'll do.
Petit coffre ici. Un gros coffre là. Et hop, direction Liyue. Donc du coup, ce serait le petit frère de Tartaglia, celui-là. Et c'est un gentil du coup, Tartaglia? Je comprends pas. Enfin, il s'est fait manipuler, ok, mais... C'est pas pour ça que c'est un gentil, quoi. Alors, je suis... Ouais, ok, je suis pas sûr de gagner du temps avec mes cabrioles. Mais c'est pas grave, hop.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you...
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tooser! My goodness! What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonia prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops! Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you. Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's money.
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tooser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yep, I always remember my pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think?
Ouais.
Come on,
Bof.
you know I'm just a pawn in all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
Ha! You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
On va se battre? Bah vas-y, viens.
Whoa. You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice guy? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
Ah non, on comprend la famille, tout ça.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tooser is still so young, and in as I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right. My brother's the greatest. He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend.
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Ah yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey, slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
Ok.
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls. I'm sure Mr. Nice Guy here will be happy to keep you company
c'est
while
bon.
I'm out, though.
On n'est pas babysitter non plus.
So we still need to keep babysitting for you? Sure.
Salut
I
Minitaz,
really like
comment
this
ça va?
guy. And anyway,
Et yo, et merci pour le raid, merci à tous. Bienvenue aux viewers, comment est-ce que ça s'est passé Cloud, ta session? Yo, Noobe's Girl. Salut Sorxas, comment est-ce que ça va? Merci beaucoup pour le raid, merci énormément. Du coup, je sais plus où j'en suis dans la quête, je n'écoutais plus. On va le faire. Hop. Quoi que ce soit. Ah, je crois qu'on parlait de babysitting. On vient hack la chaîne. Mais bienvenue, installez-vous. Salut Naïda. Ah, GG, poteau, bien joué. Bien joué pour Naïda. Moi, j'ai eu la chance de l'avoir dès la sortie des bannières. Mais en même temps, c'est la première fois que je faisais un pool sur une bannière. Puisque moi j'ai découvert Genshin il n'y a pas si longtemps. Ça fait quoi, un mois et demi. Et bah du coup voilà quoi. On continue de découvrir le jeu. Merci pour les follow, merci énormément. Merci pour le soutien, c'est trop cool. Et du coup, bah, on continue de découvrir le jeu. Et puis voilà. Ce matin on est sur des petites sessions quête histoire. À la cool. Et on s'occupe du petit frère de Tartaglia. C'est vrai, tu débutes aussi? Oh bien. La découverte du jeu, elle est incroyable. Elle est incroyable. T'en es où dans la découverte du jeu?
Colorful winged things. They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them. Hello there, dear.
R42, je viens de battre la Shogun. Je l'ai battu vendredi matin. Donc on en est au même niveau, trop cool. Trop bien. Trop bien. Ah ouais, Tarta c'est le meilleur Big Brother du monde. J'ai encore des doutes sur lui. Je sais pas que la dernière fois que je l'ai vu, on s'est battu, donc... Merci et merci pour tous les follow, merci pour tout le soutien.
Mr. Cyclops, I'm sorry,
Alors je crois que vous êtes en train de faire bug faire bug mon logiciel, mais tout va bien. Merci en tout cas pour le soutien, merci énormément.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
J'ai
I'll
pas
manage.
du tout suivi ce qui se raconte.
Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
T'inquiète, pas de soucis, pas de soucis. Non, mais par contre,
Should be fine.
le petit frère
Dad was
de
pretty
Tartaglia
generous with
est
that
trop mignon,
entertainment
quoi.
fund.
Genre les grands yeux
But
bleus, là, la
then
petite
again,
touffe et tout.
throwing money around
Les,
willy-nilly is, you
le
know,
petit,
kinda
la
irresponsible.
petite casquette de pilote et tout, il est trop mignon.
Well,
Trop pipou. Je suis l'histoire. Ouais, je m'intéresse beaucoup à l'histoire.
these funds are earmarked for Tooser's entertainment. But
Avec plaisir, Clo. Merci encore pour le raid. Merci à toi, passe une bon repos, quoi que ce soit. Mais repose-toi bien et puis et merci encore, merci à toi. Merci énormément pour le raid. Et à bientôt. Et honnêtement, go scale une petite session multi à l'occasion, si tu veux. Avec grand plaisir. Faut que je négocie. 15 000. 15 000, c'est 15 000, c'est très précisément, ça va être. Je vais te proposer. Regarde, hop, parce qu'on est quand même dans la négo, je vais te proposer 12 755.
Fine. I've neither the time nor
Non, je mets pas
energy
tout.
to bargain
On se
with
garde
you
un
at
petit,
my
on se garde un
age.
petit billet.
I suppose this price will do.
On se garde un petit billet.
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
for our next stop, why don't we head to One Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Hop, un petit tour au restaurant.
Hello, welcome. Table for 3?
This restaurant has a really choking smell.
A choking smell?
Hmm.
Oh, you must be referring to our signature spicy chili
Pas un
scent.
compliment, ça, une odeur bizarre.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
Ouais, j'ai une bonne équipe.
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's
Enfin, à part,
joys.
moi,
Is it really that bad?
je sais que les gens aiment bien Barbara et trouvent que c'est un bon perso, moi je la supporte pas, donc je cherche un autre perso hydro pour la remplacer, mais sinon ça va, j'ai une bonne équipe.
Looks like One Man Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Alors,
Will
ouais,
that
un
be all?
bon perso,
Any
tu
more
vois.
special
What do you mean, Chef?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason One Min Restaurant exists. If I
Kokomi?
thought for one
Ouais,
second that I
Kokomi peut
couldn't
être
make
pas
a
mal.
dish to satisfy this child's taste,
Whoa, there seems to be a lot
Après,
of professional pride writing on this.
je pense que là je suis peut-être plus proche d'avoir Mona,
We'll be
que je
eating
dois
here after all.
être pas si loin de ce qu'il faut pour
but let me say this first.
pouvoir
Special requests are going to cost
faire
you
une
more
grosse
than
invoque et
normal.
peut-être la poule.
Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunya Kiosk.
Is
J'ai
it
eu Milou
just
récemment
climate,
après avoir
or
été
are
chichifié.
premium custom orders in fashion lately?
Il t'a porté malheur.
Surely there must be a little room for negotiation, right?
Moi je négocie tout. Hein. 12 000 honnêtement, on passe la barre des 10 mais on n'ira pas au-delà, ce sera un 10 275 qui sera proposé. Pas plus, pas moins.
Ah, you folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and
J'aime bien
we'll ruin
négocier
the
des
other
trucs qui
customers'
servent à rien,
appetites.
c'est juste le plaisir. L'impression d'être à la brocante,
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
ça fait toujours plaisir. Mais ouais, je pense qu'au niveau des invoques, je suis pas loin d'avoir Mona. Je sais pas si Mona ce serait une réelle upgrade ou pas. Ouais, si c'est une upgrade, qu'est-ce que je raconte? Si c'est forcément une upgrade par rapport à Barbara, mais
I thought it was just right.
dur en
Almost
affaire. Eh,
exactly like how my sister Tonya
on
makes
négocie
it.
quand même. C'est pas
But this doesn't feel right somehow.
la foire.
Didn't we bring Tooser here to try Liyue's specialties?
On est vraiment du coup en train de faire du babysitting là.
So where do you want to go next, Tooser? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around. Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor too.
Ouais, le leurre de Mena. Le leurre de Mena. En vrai, est pas trop mal. Parce que du coup, j'ai fait la quête histoire de Mona, donc j'ai pu tester un peu le perso. Très vite, parce qu'il y avait juste un seul fight avec elle. Mais c'est vrai que ça peut être pas dégueu. Ouais. Ouais, je suis assez d'accord. Mais on m'a dit qu'elle appliquait moins bien l'élément hydro que Barbara, par exemple.
Wow, this place is huge! And there's so many people! Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze? Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor
Les
is
vagues
now
ici,
probably never gets
elles
cold
gèlent
enough to
seulement quand il y a
freeze.
Shenhe dans les parages, quoi.
Paimon is kind of the
Ouais,
traveler's
bref.
exclusive personal tour guide. But since this is a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Tuser get to know the place. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the Seven Nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade.
Pas besoin d'être longtemps sur le terrain, ça applique bien l'hydro. Bah écoute, il y aura une petite session invoque en fin de live. Croise les doigts, hein. Je crois que j'arrive à 70 de pity sur la perma. Ouais, pourquoi elle parle de tout ça?
Yeah, Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the
Oui, je
biggest
sais
mouth
pour les
you've
voix,
ever
je sais
seen.
pour les voix que vous préférez tous, les voix japonaises.
All the nations
Mais j'ai une
float
raison
their
si je
boats
le sens en
over the
anglais.
sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat and the cargo it
Que si
has
je
on
passe en
board.
japonais, je ne peux plus suivre les quêtes alors que je suis en train de lire le chat. Alors que si je laisse en anglais, je peux à peu près suivre encore, tu vois.
Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly and
Mais si je mets en japonais, il faut que je me concentre sur les quêtes. Donc je pourrais pas vous répondre. Ouais, puis je dis ça et puis là... Là, je suis pas plus que ça, mais bon. En tous les cas, la voix de paiement reste insupportable. On est d'accord. On est d'accord. Je pense qu'ils auraient dû faire un truc de... C'est un peu comme les GPS ou quoi, où tu choisis la voix de paiement. Genre tu peux lui mettre la voix de Dark Vador ou un truc comme ça aurait été grave drôle. Ah bah voilà la team contre paiement là.
An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook. Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names? My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday.
Juste pour être sûr, on n'est pas censé découvrir Tartaglia normalement?
We keep them all in our backyard.
Parce que enfin son petit frère il est super mignon, y a pas de souci, hein, mais moi je voulais me battre avec lui quoi.
Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all
La
the time.
mute.
It's a shame. Wow, using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that. All
Ah
for
là
some
là, le
giant
rêve.
toys. But
Le rêve de la
to me,
mute.
It doesn't seem so strange that Tuser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy. But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops. Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look. Hey! Quit running off!
J'allais dire il est insupportable, mais bon c'est un enfant quoi, mais quand même. Bon bah ça nous fait visiter le port de Liyue, hein.
Wow, the fish here in Leo are so small.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these
Si on va
fish
se
are
battre
actually
avec un
pretty big
poissonnier.
by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Tuser? Maybe 200 times your size?
C'est pas si grand que ça.
Hey, 200 of Paimon would squish you flat, you know. There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with the humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anthon and I were so happy. Are you sure that was a fish?
Ah, les traductions sont pas
Paimon
au
thinks
poil.
it sounds more like some sort of leviathan. Hey, Mr. Nice Guy, let's go over there to see the boats.
C'est pas que... C'est pas qu'on a autre chose à faire ou quoi, mais...
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? I miss my brother. What? But we were just with him. Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore.
On imaginait, ouais, effectivement, 200 Paimon qui te parlent en même temps. Avec un tout petit léger décalage entre chacune d'entre elles. Le cauchemar. Non, mais on va le rejoindre de toute façon, là, on n'est pas là pour...
Long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best here. Child said that he'd be by the river near
Rivière de la Ravine, Jingsu, ok. Bah, let's go.
Yay! Let's go.
Allez, on y va. La fessée, ça a des bons côtés. Ouais, mais... Non, je vais rien dire de plus. Ok. On va rejoindre le grand frère. On va rejoindre le grand frère, tac. Est-ce que je traverse là d'un coup? Est-ce qu'il faut faire une pause? Non, ça devrait le faire. Je pars skier avant que la neige disparaisse. La chance, et bah bonne session. Bonne session de ski. Merci encore pour le soutien. Merci énormément. Passe une bonne journée. Et à bientôt, Minitaz. Insupportable ce gosse. Yes, un gosse. Bon, l'autre il est en train de racketter des gens là.
Found him. There's Child. Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
Alors ça c'est pareil, pourquoi en anglais il s'appelle Child et pourquoi il s'appelle Tartaglia?
If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance, for I am...
Brother!
Ah, il va pas pouvoir se battre.
You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Well, why, yes, of course, for I am, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh?
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Mais c'est vrai que
Look at that, spreading joy and laughter to everyone.
c'est étonnant du coup que ce soit un exécuteur fatué. Enfin, on se demande comment il est arrivé là.
Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then, I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm not so sure you could hack it.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little
Ok, chasse au trésor, ça nous parle déjà.
If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh,
So
no
occupe.
problem. Don't blink though, or you might miss it.
Quand tu le combats, tu comprends qu'il a tout un pacte avec un démon, il me semble. Ah. Tu le vois se transformer. Mais c'est pas explicitement dit. Mais oui, tu vois bien qu'il n'y a pas... Il n'y a pas... Enfin, c'est pas 100% naturel, quoi. C'est pas 100% naturel, ça veut rien dire. Mais on comprend, ouais, qu'il est pas... Non, j'ai pas testé Honkai Star Rail. J'ai une communauté qui est partagée sur le sujet. Je sais pas si je testerai ou pas.
I could get used to this.
Je testerai sûrement, à l'occasion quand même.
I wonder who this...
Bon.
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't normal.
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Partout fonctionne très bien. J'aime bien le tour par tour en vrai.
3 months, 600,000. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more alone from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago. And
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
and
Ça
that's
serait
where
peut-être
you're
dans la
still
semaine en vrai.
green.
Il y aura
See,
peut-être une
in
session...
a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense.
Petite session
Owing money is
Honkai
pretty embarrassing.
Star Rail. On verra.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't...
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the... toys, sir.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy.
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy
Ouais, j'ai vu
sellers
que
are
l'interface
so
c'était un peu
cool.
le même comme que Genshin. Ouais, ça s'est bien passé.
Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I
Je suis en
have
train de me
to?
convaincre
Now
de
is
tester du
hardly
coup.
the best
Il y aura
time.
peut-être une session qui
I
viendra
must
bientôt.
apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, sir. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I...
I'm afraid you're still too young, sir. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
Non, mais c'est bon, enfin...
But
Mais je suis trop gentil aussi, mais...
I really do have to go now, too, sir.
On n'est pas
A lot
babysitter.
of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
J'espère que la paye sera bonne. Et j'espère que... J'espère qu'il va y avoir une autre session où on joue Tartaglia, parce qu'on s'est pas battu. Moi, j'ai envie de me battre avec lui. Hein. Enfin, j'ai envie de me battre en le jouant. Pas avec lui. Mais du coup, en étant lui. Bref. Non, mais il peut pas dire la vérité, c'est compliqué.
He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side.
Ouais, je suis pas sûr que ça tienne toute la vie, mais bon.
But hey, let's at least help him out while we're all in Liyue. Wait, where's Tooser?
Ah bah voilà. Bon babysitter. On a perdu le gosse.
Where'd he go?
Je pense qu'il a suivi son frère.
Likely. Tooser did seem really eager to hear his brother's speech. Either way, let's head over there first.
Je sais pas s'il est fort, Tarta, mais en tout cas, il a un petit flow quand même. Il a un petit style. Vas-y, on va se taper ici. La flemme de marcher. Appelle-moi de ne jamais te confier mon enfant. Non mais là c'est différent parce que là il y a Paymon qui me déconcentre aussi. Elle est là, elle me parle dans les oreilles tout le temps, blablabla, truc. Forcément que je la perds. Que je le perds. Oh, en plus je commence à confondre des gosses. Parce que je regarde Naïda. Mais bref. On me déconcentre. Oh la belle bande de... Oh la belle bande de méchants là. Il a un côté bad boy. Tartaglia? Ah ouais. Pas dit bad boy mais... Je sais pas. Mais il est cool en tout cas. Ce qu'un gosse c'est pas grave si tu l'as perdu. Mais de toute façon il se débrouille très bien. Il vient de Schnetzaya tout seul. Et tu le lâches dans la nature, il survit, hein, c'est pas un problème.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory.
J'ai envie de lancer des sorts dans le groupe là. Grosse AOE.
As strong as the hoarfrost of Zeppeljärni Palace, you will chill the very marrow in our enemy's bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness and meticulousness.
Les Fatouis, ils ont quand même un peu de style niveau design.
Like kites and rattle drums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun too.
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace too is a battlefield.
Meurs trop vite, mais parce que t'es trop fort, toi. Moi, j'ai le temps de bien détailler leur design. Hein. Je t'avoue que j'ai le temps de voir les détails.
A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Liyue Institute of Toy
La
Research.
nouvelle zone cet été, Fontaine, ça va être incroyable. Moi, mon but, c'est d'être à jour pour la sortie de Fontaine. Normalement, on devrait être bon.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey,
une épée baguette.
Did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
Ce serait trop drôle. Ce serait limite raciste, mais ce serait drôle pour le coup. Un petit béret là. Tac.
Not at all, sir. That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Ce serait incroyable. On va se battre? Alors attends, pause. Moi je vais voir un petit peu ces spells. Ça me le compte comme un niveau 82. Je me rends pas compte si c'est des bonnes stats. Non, c'est des stats moyennes, non? Bon bref, peu importe. Posture du démon. Invoque des armes qui exploitent la puissance de l'eau pure et inflige des dégâts hydro aux ennemis proches. Puis passe en état de mêlée. Voilà. Ok. Ok. Et l'ulti, il fait quoi? Dans l'état dans lequel il se trouvait à distance, éclair de balles maléfiques. Ok, donc à distance, il tire une flèche magique, enfin une flèche hydro. Ok. En mêlée. Ok, il lance un cleave. Ok, d'accord. Contre-courant, torrent. Ok. Ok. Ah, il a un mode, ok, d'accord. Attendez, je suis en train de découvrir le perso là. Oh, je suis en train de me prendre dans le... Attends, pourquoi je suis en mode distance alors que j'étais au corps à corps là? Attendez, pousse, j'essaie de comprendre le perso. Oh merde, Cookie elle s'est fait one tap. Mais... J'ai réussi à faire mourir le mec que je teste, c'est déjà arrivé ça à quelqu'un? C'est normal que je me fasse booster? Ou c'est... Dans ces moments-là, je me demande toujours si c'est normal, si c'est le jeu qui est comme ça. Ou si juste je suis vraiment naze. Je pense que je suis juste naze. Ouais, j'avais plus de... Ouais, ok. Ça me paraît mal engagé. J'ai perdu mon premier combat. Ok, bon bah alors ça va. Et bon petit déj à toi. C'est exactement pour ça que je me suis préparé la dernière fois un petit peu de cuisine. Bon bah on va finir à 2 persos. Hein. Ça va bien se passer. Mais en fait le problème c'est les gros là, ils font trop mal. Ouais, après là je fais pas d'efforts non plus particuliers pour réussir quoi. Alors est-ce que juste on se barre? Ou on meurt? C'est aussi une bonne possibilité. My bad. Mais j'étais en train de... Non, je suis en train de chercher juste une excuse. Juste été naze. Je vais juste aller me soigner. Bon, en vrai, je voulais voir comment utiliser Tartaglia. Et je m'attendais, je vais pas vous mentir, je m'attendais à ce qu'il one-shot tout le monde. Ça n'a pas été le cas. Alors, juste, on va peut-être faire une petite modif parce que le problème pour le moment, c'est que pour les petits combats, ça va, mais le problème, c'est que Cookie, comme elle est que niveau 60, bah, elle se fait one-tap. Genre, littéralement, je la sors, je mets le temps de mettre son spell. Ça se passe pas très bien. Je vais me retaper la cinématique, là. Alors, je suis désolé, du coup. Je suis désolé pour vous. sur Twitch et sur YouTube, vous allez vous retaper avec moi la cinématique. Mais on va essayer de l'accélérer au max. On peut la skip.
Tooser, so you did come here.
Donc comment est-ce que tu peux la skip?
Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest
Donc, tu peux
north.
m'apprendre un truc qui changerait ma vie.
Loyalty, ruthless for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like.
Parce que là on est en lecture auto.
Like kites, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops.
Uh-huh. Kites are real.
This is, of course, an analogy. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, a refusal shall be considered a betrayal. And the price...
Whoa, that's really strict.
C'est pas très grave en soi, mais...
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on.
Non, non, ça fonctionne pas. Non, il n'y a pas moyen, je crois, de passer les cinématiques.
Hey, did...
A harbinger wants to spar with us personally?
I can't believe it. A recruit.
Am I hearing a hint of...
Not at all, sir.
Bon.
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Hop, on va jouer pour de vrai du coup.
Everyone go please. Boba, get them. Eat this. Oz, reveal by...
Ah, je veux ulti, je veux ulti. Ah, ok, là il a mis une... Ok, ok. Je viens de pied. En fait, genre en gros, c'est juste tu changes de stance avec Tartaglia. Ok. Ah bah parfait, on va pouvoir continuer à tester.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Make yourselves a
Il a l'air moins puissant que...
I see everything. Nice and spicy.
You can't run.
que ce à quoi je m'attendais. Il a l'air pas mal quand même, mais...
Well then, do you all understand what I said earlier?
Yes, sir.
Peut-être il a tabassé les nouvelles
And
recrues.
you all almost managed to get me limbered up. In other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glorious victory for Snezhnaya, for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and for yourselves. Dismissed!
Brother, you were amazing!
Oh, Tooser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wang Shuin.
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
C'est une belle démo, ouais.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength. I'm not the man I was when we first met.
Bah, il s'est retenu. Enfin, il avait l'air moins puissant que quand on s'est battu.
You must mean my foul legacy transformation. It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House. Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come up.
The foul legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops? You could say that. I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Now, Tooser, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason why you're fighting. I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Tuser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques.
Non, il est
Then
trop
you'll have to
mignon.
protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me. You know, Tooser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
Ah, mais ils
You've
sont
had a
mignons, ils
nice
sont mignons.
long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tuser? Isn't it about time that you took the boat back home?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Tuser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever. Well, how about this? If you just do one little thing for me, I'll be a good boy and go back home.
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? Alright, what'll it be?
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research! Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
C'est une
Done
demande
deal.
raisonnable.
After all, you've come all this way for me, Tuser. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Exactly! Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem like the best place for kids. You should come along too, Traveler! This time, it's Tooser's turn to take you sightseeing.
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
The brothers are ganging up on us again.
Ah, mais on y va. Il n'y a pas de souci. Je pense, hop, on peut step ici. Bon, après, son petit frère, du coup, pense quand même que des ruines, c'est un institut de fabrique de jouets. Hein, c'est pas non plus le couteau le plus affûté du tiroir, comme on dit. Oh, c'est un petit donjon.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. Awesome! What is this place? And how do you know about it?
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottoro's research facilities. Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins
C'est pas la
into a
truite
ruin
la
guard
plus fumée
research
de
lab.
l'étang. J'aime bien.
So the
J'aime bien.
ruin guards are built by the Fatui?
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more. As to why the ruin guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine.
Wow, yet another Harbinger with a bad attitude. But at
Non,
least
merci,
this
c'est bon.
explains why you were totally okay with bringing Tooser here. Seems you did your homework ahead of time.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the inside.
Wait, so
Là, on va explorer un donjon avec un gamin.
worried about your brother's safety?
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Isn't that what any older brother would do? Even Tooser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same reason that's been nestled in my own heart for so many years.
Trop mignon.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on, let's go.
All right, follow me.
Trop mignon. Allez, let's go. Petit donjon solo. Le merveilleux monde des qu'un œil. Bien qu'il ait été agréé de laisser 2 sœurs visiter l'institut pour la recherche des jouets, Les plus durs des combats ne sont pas contre un puissant ennemi, mais résident dans la défense de l'innocence d'un enfant. C'est trop mignon. Et j'adore les donjons solo. Hop, regardez cette équipe. Incroyable.
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Tooser. You're far too young to be talking about such violent topics.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world. He's my favorite toy.
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tooser, wait up!
The door's shut. Will Tooser be alright?
Oups.
There's another path over there. Let's move.
Oh, la mauvaise nouvelle. Je peux pas. Et je pensais que je pouvais... J'ai cru que j'allais me noyer. Ah ok, d'accord. Je viens de... Mon cerveau a... Mon cerveau a mis un peu de temps à comprendre le mécanisme. Hop, on va se dépêcher. Oh, des petits blobs, trop mignons.
By royal decree.
Et je pense que... le perso est intéressant, faut juste voir comment le jouer en vrai.
Oh, the door opened. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tooser. I need to make sure that everything's safe. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
Je pense que le gameplay principal, c'est juste de comprendre le changement d'armes entre les épées et l'arc.
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
I don't know. But if there's a chance it's where Tooser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly.
Hey! Boba, get them!
Parce qu'en fait, quand il est en position d'archer, je vois pas trop... Je vois pas trop l'intérêt en fait. Il fait quand même vachement plus de dégâts quand il est encore à corps. On va les fouiller ici avant. Je peux pas. Ah, mais laisse-moi tranquille. La déesse. Qui est ta sœur, c'est paiement. Ok. Bon. Le plus gros ennemi du jeu, c'est cette araignée. Hein. Ah non, la position archer, elle pue un peu. Hein. Je maintiens, je maintiens. Hop. Est-ce qu'il y a un truc là-dedans? Pas du tout, quelle tristesse.
Tooser, see that big stone cube in front of you? I need your help.
Yay! Do I really get to help my big brother out?
You bet. Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Ok.
That's bright. What is that?
It's a witch ray that will turn you into a little lamb if it hits you. So stay out of its way.
That's scary.
On aurait pu aller un peu plus vite. Mais, on va prendre le temps. J'aime beaucoup le design de ce donjon. Par contre, je demande un remboursement là. J'étais clairement pas dedans. Hop. Il y a des petits trucs à fouiller. Le petit bro.
Back together at last.
Tout est bien, qui
You're
finit
not
bien.
hurt, are you, Tooser?
Hurt? No way. This is really fun. Fun for you, maybe. We were all scared to death. What's over there? Wow, this room is huge. Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when they come to visit?
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now? But...
I have a surprise for you, you know.
A surprise? Oh, what sort of surprise?
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around, and count down from 60.
Okay. 60 is a really long time, though.
60
60, 59...
C'est court, non? 60 pour tuer
There's
les...
not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
Get the 48, 47, 46...
Non mais laissez-moi juste mettre mes spells.
Are you guys okay? What's all that crashing and banging?
Don't worry, it's all part of the surprise.
Bon non, 60 c'est bien en fait. C'est large. On aurait même pu le faire compter jusqu'à 30. Ah non, peut-être pas.
Everyone hold his 16,
J'ai rien dit.
12, 10...
Hey, no cheating. You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
You noticed. All right. 15, 14, 13...
Hein?
2, 1... Okay, you ready?
Give me another 10 seconds, Tooser. Still...
Oh, il va se transformer.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds, that's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not?
Ah, il est trop
Everything I ever
cool.
dreamed of! It's Mr. Cyclops' world!
Les clins d'œil.
Wow. He actually pulled it off. And the way he knocked those ruin guards around was like they really were kids' toys.
Ah, il est trop
But
cool.
Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using the Valve Legacy transformation again. Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd
C'est le but d'un
Aren't you
cache-cache.
guys supposed to be playing hide and seek? Oh, that's right. I was so excited that I forgot all about our game. Well, let's go look for him together, okay?
On va le retrouver en PLS. Vas-y, vas-y, cherche. Vas-y, tu chauffes. Ouais, vas-y, va par là. Ouais, tu chauffes par là.
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the foul legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought. I have no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon.
Ah, me fait de la peine, mais... Vas-y, mais ils sont trop chiants pour te faire changer d'avis sur les gens, là, avec leurs histoires perso et les sentiments et les émotions, là, c'est bon. Est-ce que ça vaut la peine, au moins?
I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits. And that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting stronger. Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered. Even if you just leave them be, they will fall to pieces all by themselves. So someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, you defend it to the end. That is what family is all about, isn't it? Remind you of something, did I?
Quit the tough guy act already. You need to see a doctor right away, mister.
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops action figure?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezhnaya, but it seems that it would make a better souvenir at this point.
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Child's family are really lucky to have him, aren't they?
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt departure to Tooser. You'll help me out, won't you?
Ouais.
The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. That nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tooser taught you that one, did he? All right. Thank
Ouais,
you.
me fait de la peine du coup, non mais... Ils sont vraiment chiants. Ah, de courir toi. Peut-être il court en rond au milieu de la pièce.
Anywhere. Where did he go?
Ouais,
Really? Where is he?
il est déjà parti. Il y a plein de gens qui voulaient acheter des quenouilles.
Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry. He didn't abandon you here on purpose. Oh, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer.
Du coup, j'aimerais bien avoir une figurine de gardien des ruines. Cette figurine là comme ça.
Mr. Cyclops is in this size. Look, it even has my name on it. It's my... You're really loving it, huh? You bet. My brother is the best big brother ever. You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother, visited the Institute of Toy Research, and got yourself a souvenir. Now that's what we tour guides call the perfect trip. Do you think you're ready to head back to Snezhnaya now? Don't worry. I know I can't get my way all the time. That'd just be annoying for everyone else. So, let's go.
Bon, bah la quête valait le coup en fait. Hein. On va aller la clôturer à la Banque du Nord, mais... Mais en vrai, l'histoire est trop mignonne. C'est toujours, toujours galère quoi dans l'IUA par contre pour se déplacer. Oh. C'était pas le même garde tout à l'heure, si?
Sir, young Master Tooser, I've been waiting for you.
Did Child send you?
That's correct. Master Child instructed me to arrange for young Master Tooser's return trip. Please.
Who are you? My big brother always tells me never to go off with strangers. But you've been following us around this whole time. Yeah, that's because I've known who you are all along. What? My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it to me.
dit que lors d'un event, on a vu Tarta en galante compagnie avec Yo et Mignon. Rendez-vous galant dans les bois. Ah, ceci dit, ils iraient bien ensemble. Allez, bye bye, ta sœur. Rentre chez toi.
Young Master Tooser, the boat to Snezhnaya will dock soon. We'd best prepare for boarding.
Gee, time really flies when you're having fun. Well then, see you, Mr. Nice Guy. I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime.
Oh oui, j'imagine qu'on ira visiter Snezhnaya un jour.
Pinky promise? You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, Paimon throws you on the ice. It's a promise then. Bye-bye, Tooser. Have a safe trip.
Hey.
Oh, il était là.
Child? So you were here this whole time? What are you hiding for? Why didn't you come and say goodbye?
Partings are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not a memory I want him to leave with. Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him, but I still feel a little uneasy.
Jeez, don't you think you've spoiled him enough already?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. And to think that not long ago we... Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which I really couldn't have done without this time.
Aha! So you do have a heart after all.
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have a rematch when we get the chance. This time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
Ouais, on se battra un jour, t'inquiète.
Don't come crying to us when you lose all over again.
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'd also like to invite you over to my home. I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great kids, and I'm very proud of them both.
We'll take you up on that offer. Mostly because we already made a pinky promise to Tooser.
I'm sure that he'll be very excited to see you too. Well, that settles it. I'm looking forward to it. Farewell, my friends, till we meet again, in Snezhnaya.
Non, c'était une bonne quête. C'était une bonne quête, l'histoire est trop mignonne. Et Tarta est plutôt cool en vrai, avec le... Bah avec le recul de cette quête. Donc hâte de voir la suite de ces aventures-là.